politician there always a back contester is part of the game. Nti minim baby anyame de me beko. But now there many interest behind contesting in any position. But said that chin be na say ye hwe ya ho odin ne ade ne hwe baby a nim de dru na ye baby bia. Emre ni dru a be magana for. But see idea many any ambition as far as contesting any position, either party position or MP position, any ambition be as.
Over the weekend, the MPP mo page be, and in fact, no more customer communication director, Mom Pamno. It is time because in your man koyi.
Party no ye ko national election. Nti nyame Adom ne ko national election we are. The position is an appointment position. The party will do their own assessment and see say ya boaben asamwan adwuma so ani anan so ani no matter ki omo decision.
But we a party, but what is your assessment?
My assessment is that ya boaben asamwa ye sebe opani amene ne ye adwuma. It will be highly unfair say me ba betina afidikasi so na my no public assessment. Say mpanyifo take decision na mpanyifo busame me kofitonto madwenchira. I'll proffer my ideas and suggestions. But say me betina afidikasi so Adom FM my ko wiase afana nyina na mabeye opanyikasi bi ho assessments are there. I think say it will be highly unfair because adwuma no there are so many challenges with it. Nti to da bi o hompa a good so be internally na wanya nipa no so ono so de obeka challenges I face here and otherwise. Nti me no tumi ni nsem tumi omo tumi ni wo mo nsem ye the kind delegates about Abama regional executives na omo we are national executives plus national council share take decisions enkofo omo meboa national executives ni. Once they take the decision, but before they even take the decision, some of us will actually write to the party to offer ideas. The last positions are at that time 2018 I'm a year director of communications for MPP USA. Myself and my team, and then endorsed by the chairperson Obaya Frempong. We did a whole document and sent it to the party as to where we find at that time ni who baby a communication position ejina any baby a SECO if free say ye mu bi ni free say suggestions na de call no and near maybe wo mu are still no valuable. Nti se nyame ya Adom ne to aba we are. Some of us will petition the party with our ideas and suggestions as to what we must do to uplift our communication efforts. Nti I know the emrani drew her we will show ourselves and we show our face to ensure say yenso empanyfo beti and na aboa in the decision taking. But say metna ha ayi obi attend there, I think say it will be highly inappropriate.
Okay, finally now yanko your issues so ya babe handle no cresa we Steven in team boy.
E bia wa dwinchire me dia me nyo obi a boy. I am part and parcel of all the leadership omoyi omanim so mo pese omokono. Mimi free say opinion no wa fight ache and very likely say Ghana for party for no beto amano if you say we contested for so many years, we shown itself, we show resilience, we show odo in the party say over the years for the 5th time so we call party position 1, 2, 3, 4th, and then now I think this may be the 5th or the 6th time opinion or call. Nti anya me wan say party for beto amano. Omotuma no so me gidi say nsehwe. But me dey me nyim necessarily say be a supported person A or person B. Yeah, but somebody like Mr. Steven and team party ni to mana was some party no. I think say nsehwe crowd.
Martin, I say, it's about 35 minutes after 9.
Nazir can send me one.
Adai.
Was say or no contest now or bekono. Enko for a timidi bibi dada omo. Minim se sana mete na It was
Naziru Okasa, or why they mean cancel?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Because Naziru suggested saying Kofobi or more party anymore, Disika Dada or Monday near my Dada. That's the impression he's creating.
I'm saying you're to me actually.
Yeah, but that's a very serious allegation. So national officers in the NDC ayatwa abamo mono opposition party etimi disika defe omuma omuyi omani woni ema bi ho. I mean,
no, me bacho mana no nsi. Na be ma kofi ano nsi.
America no otiro.
Anya sa na kan chi.
Say wa ba fie na obey adwuma no ombra.
No, but who can say?
I mean,
that is exactly what I said.
But the impression is that more national executive be compromising omo.
That's what you said.
Wa fie. Na o pese we ombra na ye nchire no. Propaganda ye ne sa. Because you can't tell me say wo party a wo party penny for chairman ti be ka kire me party say obeyi executive samame na me wie na me repeat ade a wo chairman ka ya wo say me and then it means I am spoiling my party.
No, but
when your party and the chairman was bold to hit his chest and tell me say obeyi executive samame.
And you also
so
believe because of that, you know, I'm compromising more executives.
It is not you believe or you don't believe.
It's a fact.
It is a warfare. Politics. A warfare. It is any panel. Edimenda sa kukudro no. Abedina simple so. Akatira also or no koyi executive amount. I know what the chrome ha. I want.
And me bacho mo current executive maybe omu yima mo.
The issue of Omuyi Mayen, Omuyi Mayen boils down to my conviction, me as a person. Say my conviction in the say, sa ye no more case Omuyi no me obian to me ye mammy. And can't remember say me ye jumama me NDC. Now also me service some interest in NPP. That is all what I'm saying. This thing is not as a hidden secret. To say NPP for SEO Mubu Ekatre to mu executives are mine. They said it in this country, didn't they say it?
Okay.
We are not catch us me come 1 year movement me yi no do free moi. Won catch me say and I be say me party and I be time na wo tell my Ekatre yes o yi. Won catch us o say.
Let you go feel what question is it?
The question is say Naziru, my question is say did you say mo party for ni be a compromised or not? Because say me tie asempa.
That's your question.
Yeah, asempa me ka say asempa me bribe. Does that mean say my bribe? Because you have to take a decision say obeji bribe na answer on your day. Onye. It is a party person ka say.
So what is your problem?
NPP for ka say. You be decide who leaders amamwa. That was about 4 years ago. Are you here to tell me say you decided mamu and I see and decided mamu? That's the question.
No, but the Naziru can say he cannot be compromised.
That's what I'm saying.
Alhaj Muhammad Naziru.
You are
among compromising.
Who has been compromised? Has somebody been compromised?
Okay, now question.
Yes, that's the point.
Naziru, why no more compromising on party?
Or what in the list?
Wow.
But the fact that Wakasa it means admittedly no you're compromising
That's the thing. When
whatever you want to say is your opinion. Whatever I want to say is my opinion. That is what I have said.
And your opinion is you're compromising more executives in the
Yes.
They have been compromised.
Of course.
Yeah, wow.
We have instances where some of our executives have been compromised.
Oh, okay.
It's a fact.
Okay.
By the MPP.
By the MPP.
Okay.
I'm going to do the compromise.
No,
me bacha me ba.
You have to understand it holistically.
Nazir, me pesa me tibi biase. I'm going to do the compromise. Sika.
Many things.
Really?
Many things.
Material things.
Intimidation includes even intimidation.
Really?
I'm telling you. Many things. Where is Ato Forson? I say Ato Forson, the former deputy minister of finance, who acts as the ranking member of finance for the NDC.
Kessel Ato Forson.
Why is he today?
Where is he today saying?
In court. Yes. Answering questions of only opening an LC. in a contract.
But not just you're compromising.
Maybe intimidation. It is what is
no, but how will intimidation amount to compromise?
Intimidation.
Yeah,
it's very simple. Maybe I won't hear politics. Maybe hear politics.
Yes, I want to understand it.
Yeah. Say in politics, when we say obi now what other means are you can use one of the intimidation method, prosecution. A dream BBA. It's as a war attorney general. Or also edgy with this party must calm down. And I said we must make this party irresponsible. And I said irrelevant. Or also put together a lot of things. Not that they are two will be so. Instead, said Nipan Betnase, I hear the calculation. This is how MPP says because I've been in the Ministry of Finance and or Ejumano to defend himself.
No, but Kasa on Kasabio has been compromised because the fact is prosecution being in the Huntino. That's it. Is that what you are saying?
I'm not making reference to only Cecil.
But no, an example. Yes, but you mentioned his name.
And I'm saying he's an example.
Naziro said, "Oh, Kessel shoes moi." Would you keep quiet because of this prosecution? I wouldn't even say, yeah, so. Would you keep quiet?
Why do I have to keep quiet? And why has he himself has not kept quiet? He's defending himself in the court.
Yes, so right. Where from the compromise?
The time he will use to defend himself in the court, you understand, would have been, and the research I also hear would have been research to expose this government. Now that time has been taken away from him on the mere excuse that say also defending him. It's one strategy. And to say this is the compromise issue now. American say it is in various forms to ensure that the NDC will cease to be. It is on record, and as I make it's not something that I'm concocting.
Okay.
In the House of Records, in Parliament, it is on record that J.H. Mensah once said that by the time we finish with them, they will cease to exist as a political party. It's on record. Show me one example of an MPP senior person, NDC senior person, thinking about the collapse of MPP. I'm giving you another example of a chairman who thinks that his political party has no problem. All that he thinks is at his opponent, and to select leadership for the opponent so that they can be compromised. Are you telling me that when he was talking about selecting leaders, he was just talking about
Naziru, NDC for once more transmit compromise, then you are very cheap, Papa. As a political party.
Well,
more transmit for another political to compromise you.
That is relative.
Then you have no basis coming to rule this country because
and who say a whole political party unconstitutionally, you have to say yanking out and I rejecting. You have to say one more chairman, one more general secretary. It has never happened in this country before. So at time, what can you say? They are not serious. General secretary, chairman of the party, elected by the highest decision-making body of the party. I hear one conference. On the basis of the fact that they cannot trust them, they are not executing the agenda. Were they thinking of compromise of Japan in this country?
No, but
in a young company,
MPP never said
so. And a party, we are not serious. I'm telling you, we have not taken off chairman.
Okay,
we have not taken secretary. Party are one of the general secretary, the chairman, the national chairman, everywhere. On the basis of suspicion of compromise. And I catch them me say I am wrong to tell my story.
Okay.
I will not take them
seriously. That's it.
I'm talking about. I will say it today, I will say it tomorrow, I will say it any day. You can't determine for me how I say what I want to say.
Okay.
And indeed, this is one of the strategies we are going to use to win the election. That is one of my great score pointer. Medeba on board. The ability to say
Naziru, all contested for Deputy National Communications.
Certainly.
And yes, sir.
Inshallah.
And Deputy National Communications officers, they've been compromised.
You said so.
No,
you said so.
The fact is, I will say you are not coming on that. Not just say they have been compromised.
That one is your.
No, by inference. I mean, what Kasa?
Is he also telling me? Are you, as we sit here, telling me, say, as we speak today, the basis for which one more, executives, position like chairman,
party party question
is purely on the fact to say NDC are compromised. Is that what you are saying?
What are you talking about?
No, but
I'm asking you. Should we run to that conclusion? For instance, Adom 106.3 was the communication director. You are talking about communication right now. Adom 106.3 was the communication director. Did he even get the resources? Papa way. But say,
but how does that amount to compromise? How does that amount to compromise? Say, yeah, elect you be. Now see your man resources on Fanyejuma. Now later, pay what you are saying. Medium will be. Does it mean so be a compromise?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
So and does that also mean say if we say some of your executives have been compromised, then it means the deputy communication directors have been compromised?
No. Ona will make it emphatic statement to say
some. So you could have if you are wanted information from me, you would have said this. So do I suspect to say what way moon so out of? But
that's a question I asked you.
I didn't say everybody. I said some.
Unim
so
Naziro.
You could have asked so those deputy, are part of the song or not?
Naziro, we say contested for deputy national communications.
Inshallah.
And you will not be compromised.
Correct.
And it doesn't mean say deputy national communications officers are more saying some have been compromised.
You said so. And I said,
okay.
I didn't say so. You said so.
But it's a question. No, it's a question.
And America said, by that question is not conclusive because the reason why I ain't conclusive, it is based on your perception and not what I have said.
Okay, Mate.
So Jamaica, why do you know? You could have even asked the same question to ensure and yet unconcluded. So, some of the people now are compromised.
I'm making deductions. I'm making deductions based on your statement.
And I'm based on my statement.
I deduce from it.
Correct. When you are deducing from that statement, from my statement, my statement didn't make it comprehensive and say that everybody has been compromised.
Okay.
So why do you definitely say that this only two has been
Naziro,
compromised?
let me ask you a question.
Please do.
My deputy national communications officers or Moses saying, you compromise you be
meaning I can't tell.
Okay, thank you.
I can't tell. That one I can't tell.
Confirm patch of them.
That's what I can't tell. What I can tell is that MPP is in the verge and is making every effort to ensure they compromise.
To compromise.
People, that one I know for a fact. They have said it.
One thing there you know for a fact. Or party media you don't know for a fact. Oh, Naziro wants to buy. What was you mind?
Why are they?
When you could do for Baku say Naziro.
Well, that is what
Naziro.
That is what you can say.
When you could do for Baku say.
I know your perception. I know your perception. I know your perception.
Oh, because Nico a party contesting election. You should have a candidate. You sat here. You couldn't even get a candidate. And you are telling me that
why must I have a candidate?
If you are not contesting an election,
why must
you
I have a
candidate? Because you care about the party.
I'm not a delegate.
No, but
you care about the party.
No, but
the future of the party.
No, but Naziro, the fact is say on Tao does not mean so Niako could do.
So the fact is me. Make us also minima dia obi.
Una wa betina make comment.
And to be bacho.
We see party for be here. Compromise. Why not compromise?
No.
Why not was that?
Or say there be tea.
Or say a B.
Or say or no. Unallow them for anybody to compromise.
Yeah, he made that comment and then further deduced to say a B a compromise. Or say some.
Yeah, maybe some.
Yes, or say some. On contrary, the some who are compromised.
But what do you need it for?
Or can't we say party why you radio circle ministers will be what?
No, but the Rebecca said, do fear
There is one point I want to make before he comes in.
Okay, quickly.
And this is the second time he's making this same assertion.
Yeah.
Last week I met him, I said, on bar radio to I said, but tell this gentleman when you knew me on radio. Me meti hey.
And yes,
there is no radio station in this country or TV station that I go to bed.
Oh, party, my own man.
Tell him when you knew me.
Yes, I know the but party bet me the tabuna too. So you don't speak for the party.
My party doesn't do so. I have a typical example of
what are you talking about?
Alotejeko. Alotejeko we be party neighbor. Okasa against my party. You understand?
But Alotema you
officially sanctioned of.
Oh no, but Oko radio on his own.
So yes, and I make on my own. I can go to radio.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. On my own, I can go to. I'm not that type of people who begging to go to radio.
Thank you, Matthias.
Don't put it that way.
Media person.
I said on my own.
On his own.
The credibility I've built will take me to radio station, TV station, no matter the position I take.
Naziru, I'm not talking about.
So stop talking like that, Mr.
Naziru, I'm not talking about your own.
You are talking about my own.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, my member. That's what I want to correct you.
I have a diverse background. Metimia has so many radio programs. I have the requisite expertise, the qualifications, the knowledge. I metimia tina almost any radio platform. So I program here. But no paya ya betna hai. Me ma betna ha as what?
You are represented, yes, your party, yes.
Party na de ma betna.
Yeah.
Aban na de ma betna. It is ya me ka say ya ma me metna ha biwa. Does that mean say me ya ma me obi mintimi ko radio so bi? No.
But not in the name of.
Not in my capacity as.
Yeah.
Until why do you make it a personal issue? So I'm talking about you as a person.
I've said this is the second time. No. And I'm beginning to wonder what that means.
Okay, but Naziru, I think say one more explanation.
Context is
on the ticket of your party.
Yeah. But every party has its set of values.
Okay.
If you contradict the values, you understand? If you and I'm listening, I don't want to make radio or why yes. They made him deputy director or the acting director of communication. And now why? Do you put him on radio? Do you put him? And you are coming to talk about somebody.
Adumaku talks on radio all the time.
Naziru
goes on Peace FM. He goes on Oman FM.
Naziru, NDC more compromise Adumaku Befi.
Oh, never.
Okay, thank you.
Adumaku Befi is just my friend.
Okay, thank you.
A very good friend. Because Adumaku I'm using as an example.
Adumaku Befi is one of the fantastic communicators of this party. Meno Kasei, Oko Peace FM, Oko Oman FM.
And I'm as communications director. If I had that fantastic.
Decision.
Okay.
And I'm a catch on. Say, I don't take decisions as to who becomes what.
But you subscribe to that decision, so you know.
The decision, you be and I you be and you decision.
Yes, but as a party member, a party be do you subscribe?
Do I subscribe to see a ye Adumaku
Befi as acting communication?
Party took a decision.
Yeah.
And the decision they took, they decided.
Do you support it? That's the question.
They decided on a person, and they decided on deputies and other appointments, and I supported it, and I support it now.
And to support it, say Adumaku Befi Yinifio.
No. Tie the American. No. Decision of party taking.
No, yes. We have narrowed down on a particular person. Who supported the fact to say Adumaku Befi Yinifio as acting communication director.
You are going in circle. The American say
no.
I supported the party's decision. Elect party communicators. Now, you elected party communicators and Adumaku Befi.
More communications director. More appointed and as more elected.
It's appointment.
Okay. Into Adumaku Befi appointing as what? Acting communications director. Is that it?
I believe so. Then around 2008.
And and as I say, there is a new person.
He was an acting communications director. So
there is a new please answer my question one after the other. Okay. Adumaku Befi was acting.
Yeah.
Obi to me acting. Near being substantial. Yeah. Is that it? but Adomako Befi acte ye yinefiho ya Boabia Samuaba. Do you support that decision, sir? Adomako Befi ye yinefiho.
I support the decision, say party no appointee ya Boabia Asamoah Adomako Befi at the time. No. I support the Mitchell say. Did the party take a decision? Did the decision include saying say Adoma Kuba Finland Nipa from ra? I'm asking
the party
yes, because the party took a decision say Obi acted on China Nipa from ra. And I'm saying the decision the party took, I support it. So what has that got to do with the reverse?
No, but it means at the end of the day, once you support the decision, you support to see a Adoma Kuba.
I support the decision the party took.
Yes.
And
decision is here Adomako Befi.
Decision is here the boy Abuaben Asamoah be communication director. Officer only Nazir.
I was your voice about 4 minutes to the top of the hour. Hi, Adom 106.3 FM. I was your best. We are fasting. I'm healthy. Go. Life is simple. I will drinking water. My life. Then you my way. I can no way. Alhaji Muhammad Nasir representing NDC. Kofi Tonto representing MPP. I was your him last Tuesday, the 14th of June. Omampeni His Excellency Nana Danko Ekufuado Elonche Development Bank Ghana. The initial equity are buying at the shame $250 million. Now, you funding from the European Investment Bank, almost the 170 million euros. World Bank at this shame, and our face the African Development Bank so at this shame. But the question is, and Kofi, we don't best start this Development Bank Ghana. Why this bank?
Medasi, minya edi kaino 2017 na Omanpanyi Akufo-Addo share bose Ghana ha ade baako a edi adwumayefo titru business owners enya paa ye sika ana bosia ye de adwuma eniema mienu se obeye adwuma na obenya asumdwe a ode beye adwuma uhia sika ode be share adwuma no sika no nso no de beboa a business owner and say bosia ye de ma no no ye de ma na emra eda ho no ebi wom na nsihu nso a eda ho no ewo fom eno na be ma sa business owner no ne ho ahenha no watimi aye adwuma na nkakra watre adwuma no ba menu mienu nyina nim se Ghana ha enne se wo kope bosia ode be ye adwuma some interest rates go as far as 25%. Insihuwa bosia okobon. Apart from the fact say a call up to bear 25%, depending on the risk analysis underwriters bear no. Bosia no nsuno a fedodo a yede ma se tua no. Eya na ebendodo. Ebi afe baako, bi afe mienu. Enti as a business owner no, na ya force o chese ya chichire wonsa ayeden agu achi. Enti o start adwuma na hankasa no na e car o dey start no e wosoro enti o man panyi ye na adwen se da bi ese ya den hihye ba sane ye be ya ye be boa Ghana adwumayefo a omo pese omo tere omo adwuma mu na ye de bosia nsihu no e wo fom na afedodo a wodi betua sa abosia no ye tere mu na ekonanim enti Development Bank Ghana adwumadi a oba be ne se oba be ye credit lender for simplicity purposes. Ono ne ba bebo commercial banks bosia. Inti yemfa ne say Fidelity Bank, Car Bank, NIB, Greek Development Bank, Development Bank. I started with $750 million. Ghana buying DB buy, World Bank DB buy, European Investment Bank DB buy. African Development Bank DB buy. And I need now be $750 million. No. Sasika omone de bebo commercial or retail banks bosia. Now retail banks and so they are ma ankrankre any adwumayefo a omuhia sa bosia. Na yewo eniema baby a adwumaku baby a omampanyi pese sika no eko edikan agri business. But agri business no enye de wode kodefo ye friend off farm agri business. Until anything that relates to the agri value chain, no, but it must not be for farming. Your pharmaceuticals, any other things are your pese sani sikano ekum. Now, se oko bobisiana, se say no, bosiani betimi akwa up to 15 years. You betimi amount up to 15 years would be tria bosianeka. Etosumi no insihuna ewo ho no. Aban say around up to 5 to 7%, something very reasonable. The final number in your mabonting, but BBA ebeye substantially lower than the current insihua banks no enya edema the small businesses no. It is Obusa Development Bank na nintiras ya no.
Okay.
Aban the bank bank ni beko edwaman so wa abrochiri akopesika
na abebo commercial banks
bosia.
Okay.
Now commercial banks no ediama businesses here
assistance now commercial banks no mo besia mo nya fi
o say commercial banks ne de omo ni nya omo sika free ye yan krankran no o le say car bank ye depositors no ye sika e no mo sa de bo besia.
Okay.
What I say.
But omutumi ekoji loan fee baby.
Oh, of course, and the banks takes the decision of person will take.
Okay.
Until obetimi akwaji sika free baby or the person will ultimately no shareholders no any this sika na yeden eba. Depositors, shareholders omo na this sika na eba. But we need here sika ni free development bank ho na eba. Na ono no akwaji bo besia or development bank ho. Na the ononso the abebo ankrankra bosia sanity.
Okay, right. Abusia me confident to now saying kind of make on zero where na fe menji on so understanding about development bank na zero. Confident to actually I think there is a good thing say are buying.
That is how it looks. Indeed. Say obi ebet na say na or yes anchi we certainly it will look good, and that is how MPP4 are presenting each and every case are ending up being another vehicle for mass looting.
What was it for mass then?
Looting. And
what does that mean? Mass looting again.
To say
and nothing on my be a development bank.
MPP4 me say plan the be on model be pass o mo be wi ade. So no model starting Obebi no. We say it is another vehicle for mass looting. Nkofo amotimi di asori nyame fi. E dey a vehicle for stealing state money.
No.
No.
What can stealing state money? What do you mean by omode nyame fi a stealing state money?
Millions of dollars na ya twa ajaye no. Yes, or no architecture.
Oh, yeah, Juma and as one year, Juma.
Number say Juma no
yeah.
The price wrong.
But negotiation the cost now.
The enemy even but so work as on test Canada.
Debbie, but the fact is no.
Sikano aye de ama papa.
Yeah.
Wonim say yam fa ye ben say emra kwan so na de command. Wonim say because you need parliamentary approval to do such an expenditure. One year. Wonim say you need what do you call it? To go through the process of be a say a daho pefe. And 1 year, sir. What could you say? And then Crasicano ye beside. Ye baby as a canapa because one manage your company limited na a year sorry. One more air catcher and say, no, Mutia says a card.
Okay, back to development. Back to development.
Is it not another vehicle?
Back to development bank.
Correct. And I make us say, one more start here. If Obe na ye can say, baby. Name yes, what be ye, mo ubie Dan. What the back Casahonsa copim and Mpensenpensenmu ubia be who say Casa Keke and I walk. I can give you a typical example. What far the then EDIF, Export Development and Agriculture, then the Investment Fund. Now, that His Excellency John Omani Mahama Mills Administration as now Ministry of Trade and Industry. And in line with achieving the same objective of a development bank. so on America ena womu eda ne idif no ekoye no ye pen say Exim Bank exports then development in India
export import
yeah say a bit me aboa na sa bank no aboa ma womu pese womu edi womu nyoma ekọ abuchiri na yetumi tinetine because it is so clear say what person will achieve the objective of balancing your trader or say we are more production or between the aqua butchery and no one bit me ama balance your trade na etumi aboa ama usika no so enya injina pabi because then you will not need more dollars to import all those things at the pressure bet to see this so you could see the clear cut direction and where we were heading, what we want to achieve with the Exim Bank now John Dramani Mahama nya hum fa so ba kokura because just as we are putting it in place and a free power moaba sa opportunity we ewo good senior all catching say they want to look at agri processing any near keka and na sa development bank we ebehwe amano achieve the same objective in the same country where the banks, the individual farmers, the individual industrialists, have access to the banks now available there. Can you believe, say, the only quest by those in the agri industry, no, one more can say, even 20% of all the banks in Ghana, in the area of agriculture and agro processing, they have not achieved that objective up to today as I speak to you. Beside the Agriculture Workers Association of Ghana. Now, this is what they have fought for since this government emerged. Say, because the situation and they say even now, because existing banks in a war on sikano omo kakrananka farmers more agro processing mo betumi akoje expand ama aboama yekun atia kom threaten o my Ghana no say kan ban e na ekoje ni na because ni na no say omo de akogu government treasury bills ni mu e no na faster to mature ban here sika nti womo ne aban no compete in that area. You have not solved that problem. You have not even made even 5% compulsory allocation of all the loans in our banks to go into the agro industry. One year untumi on TV here. One better say catch them say you are doing development bank ama in that area no one way to be busu. I agree with you. One of the critical factors development bank, when we did the Exim Bank, we attached to it because Exim Bank is development bank. Now, what we attached to it, the technicalities. Oko the then edif. Now we share say one more industry, no agri industry in particular. Idea about where critical amount the support services betimi ama wo modwuma no ejina say agro processing say farming no farming mechanized farming ni ekeka ho bebo ama no achieve that objective no say we nya sa technical support no enyi sa technical support no na me the me say sa development bank we wo de ka ho because necessity because that is what will make you complain development bank say all the technical support no boa wo customers no and as our clients no wo mo ji sika free ho then maybe some how easily accessible will this be under abanya one kasa wutimi hu ne say wo mutumi bi wo mu mutum because when the Ghana High Commissioner to South Africa was sitting in public and making pronouncements say one more buy no a buy and ba mo bia wo mo ba ma wo mo party for when he made that statement I didn't hear anybody reprimand him. So what is the assurance say wo di yensika akohemu na me meti Ghana me ye bejuma me ndom mo party what is the assurance say wo betimi aye ama e bia aka me from what you have justified so far say clearly committed to ensuring say wo the party for nkwa na wo behwe wo na o be do o minus anwa I don't see where you expect to say what it be this abano. But the question that we need to also ask is this. Now, yedisika koto. Ya started in Shisheye ebeboa ama obi biara enya ehun faso. It would have been a good initiative, or contrary to Sanya na womu. It would have been a good initiative. But the question I say, in this particular case, I say yetumi akotam sika every bibi aba aye nyoma. Young culture ye manage banks. Aye abind the aye a bit to say GCB Ghana Commercial Bank in the Kekamo. Sa culture and your best son. And I bet to Guswa Yeno. Say, oh, Yene de Baye, I see Miss Wuna Oshano as MD. No Swakofa, Nebusia for any party for Abegu say, woman bet nasi as a woman or more managing such huge investment. Moi. MIA achieve objective if that is how it's going to go, and MPP has not shown by any form say they are ready to depart from that way of doing things. One more idea by Omodia. Is
that the case?
Oh, that has been. What else? One more to me. One material sense of nationalism. If you can give me one typical example, one thing, MPP and they have shown clearly sense of nationalism. One who may come in here about Edith, Nini Yakika Tamna, Ewo Hone, Senya, Nyoma Esiko. Many are these agro processing organization, farmers, you know. I know most in the pineapple production industry. Womunya mpaso baby models na models na nipa to come and fill those models, because more models or they will provide the technical support. So now most of the people na former President Mills Kache and Mbebunu said you can go into teaching, you can go into farming. They are all ways of developing the human capital. One more catch Mills say intinipa na school we are obedo anani ne yeke obechra de. Some of these things are one more kind. But today the question I hear say this investment na what is the assurance? Also because AIP they have shown beyond every reasonable doubt. What is the assurance? Say Ghana need ya or ye genuine committed to ensuring that also be contributing the quota to the success of the agro processing industry. You know, one also be to me assess what is the assurance?
Okay.
The owner me very important question.
Nazir me that so the assurance no coffee bet me catch. But
me that say na me mwa me nia Edikan Development Bank Ghana, although a Ghanaian institution, there were different investors are part of the management of the institution. In fact, so we share board now. World Bank our representative also. AD African Development Bank our representative also. 2. Omo ya appointee omo as board, the CEO and the board no. Omo nyina no enye abaimpo na appointee omo. It was done in consultation with the various shareholders at omo bank anymore, i.e. World Bank and other things. The rigorous process omo go through to identify the CEO, Mr. Duka, any other persons at omo ka board. And so now could read how I form a board. The persons involved in there, you see, say, Minia, this is not the what you would term as a bia be a baby maybe a wakoshe kukuom no achichiri baby. This is not like that.
Development Bank Ghana,
yeah.
The board of directors, yes. Dr. Yao Ansu, yeah. A non-executive director, and a board chairman. Kwame Naduka, a CEO and director. Yeah. Nora Bannerman Abbott, a non-executive director. Mary Boache, non-executive director. Charles Boama, Stephen Ludesdorf. Yeah. Okay. Now Yao Nsako and Rosemary Yabua. These are the board of directors.
Yes. So, American Yao Nsako say, or a Ghanaian an industrialist will be our year. So who reading a background now? A year Juma all over the world, non-political person. Or coming on board.
Who is the UN representative or which
no UN. No UN.
You made suggestions.
World Bank.
World Bank. Yes.
And to the Mabobon, why not a World Bank representative?
But say it could.
But if you wouldn't know, why are you emphatic? Say World Bank representative account.
I wouldn't know. Say a World Bank representative. But I'm saying that the formation of the board. How they say they explained it. The formation of the board is made up of representatives of shareholders. World Bank account Amaka say even the CEO was not appointed by the president. It was part of a decision making that Omunyina take here based on competence. Mr. Duka has over 30 years in the financial market sector. Until when purely ideal in Kauri Dino. Sanka be MP if we go by the normal standard party board directorship near there. This is not like that. They have spoken about it extensively. And Tigana ni bianya Rishimu say on website no go read about the board members. You can read about all of them, where they are coming from, their backgrounds. And when
you see the only thing I've ever said may draw attention to is the fact that and yet say and now when a year board and now we because
what I'm reading here that for example the board chairman Dr. Yao Ansu I'll say a globally respected economist with over 36 years of professional experience spanning several countries. Now for 26 years he worked at the World Bank holding various technical and managerial positions. That does not mean say he represents the World Bank. He worked there. Me fa profile okay. So the board chairman worked at World Bank, but on your World Bank representative.
No, I haven't said that.
Okay, no, but because you said
what I have said, there were different investors.
Okay,
World Bank is an investor. European Investment Bank is an investor. African Development Bank is an investor. Omunyina investors ninya were more representative on the board. So what I said, they are part of the management. I mean, the organization. So they form part of it. But who Busami say Omuni Nipani design and also design and make us I wouldn't know the specific person's name, but they are part of it. They form the board. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, Kachra wants to say, apart from the fact that money is part of it, how is the money even going to be disbursed? When one call development bank Ghana on Wakwajibusiano, also medical Kachra say the commercial banks are going there to take the money. They are going to take loans and then loan it out to the businesses. It is a car bank, a development bank Ghana, no de bebo besia. What has that got to do with a party? Because car bank and kwaji free money. But
you see, one of the critical factors that makes a development bank the technical support.
I have listed all your concerns. I was going to come into it. The part of your duty, an enabler, capital provider, and a financial technical support. They said it all on the website.
So how are they going to provide it if they are going through the commercial banks? Then you kick out.
No.
How will the beneficiaries get get those support?
They say Omu provided technical support. They will have conduits and will be provided. What I stated.
That's an idea.
No. They have stated. Oh, my brother. I am speaking as a government spokesperson. What the institution is doing.
And I need to understand what you are speaking. Until
he lands, until he lands, won't say. Okay, will point or the atoho or address
it. Sebi, this is the type of communication I hear Ghana MY. There is an institution or no processes and steps. I don't work at an institution. The institution has stated what they are going to do, which includes providing capital, which includes providing technical assistance. But you are expecting me say me church Ghana for the process of mobile fast wire technical. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And maybe the bottom line is what is the institution going to do? Is it going to be the usual institutional sabi be a party for na the party? No, I have proven it to you. The shareholders, World Bank at about 170 million buy, European investment about 140 million buy, African Development Bank at the $40 million. They are making investment, and therefore they have interest in what happens at the institution. And that's what I'm talking about. No. They have interest in it and how the institution will be managed.
But Kofi Tonto, you made a point to say we have members are more represented or more interest in the idea. Per what I have read, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 board of directors, but none of them are representing any of the institution you mentioned. How they have worked there, but they don't represent World Bank any representation on the board. The European Investment Bank doesn't have a representation. The Africa Development Bank, they don't have a representation. But these are distinguished personalities, are indeed a more rich background.
No, question. How did you establish so many?
No, but it's there. When it's there,
what does it say?
It's there. When you read a consolidated,
what does it say?
My website, it is dbg.com.gh / our leadership team. And which of them, if work on website, mention one person representing an institution our board, because they are there. I've read it. 8 of them.
When you read it, did it say we are representing a bank? We represent.
No, but if they are representing institutions, why do we hide it? It has to be there.
No, it's not about hiding it.
Okay, so Kofi Tonto, just give me the person representing World Bank.
They make sure.
No, Winim, I don't know.
No.
Why they representing World Bank?
They make a sure and say, these are institutions or more who person me bold this say bia yaw and soko representing World Bank kwaku menu and I make sure
but of course
and I make sure say I know there I don't have it readily available, but when the board I said now
and that is not on the website. Me, I'm on the website and I've read the profile of all the 8 personalities. It doesn't state that this one is on.
No, where you can tell me. So me say it doesn't represent her. I was expecting you to tell me say website and they say kwaku menu representing Ghana. You representing Ghana. It doesn't state
there is no representation.
No.
But one say the institutions,
Where?
World Bank and Nipa was one our a board of directors. World Bank Nipa was we Nipa was. For the purpose of education.
When the board
Ebia Alhaj Nasiru and representing World Bank on the board.
I'm not disputing what you are saying.
Yes.
They make a when they say on the website, they didn't designate say
okay.
What I'm telling you, they say,
but in other books, in other books is designated.
When they even announced the board, they talked about say the board is going to be constituted of various shareholders members. But here obia designation as you say where your government where you say
okay.
I don't need say it's not there.
No problem.
And it's already and I catch them say you government you would have had
minim nipo
does not designate.
You know. So tell me who is representing European Investment Bank on the board.
No. You are confusing the issue.
No, when I would buy you. And then you raise the point. Let me
that confusing.
There be one will raise it.
Yeah.
Say, okay, na wanka.
Me see.
Okay.
When the institution was formed, when the board was formed, even when they were hiring workers, the same World Bank and all the various institutions participated in even who the management team will be. They also They also have their members on the board. If when they issued their statement, they stated it. Opa Naziru Kasa. I'll find the statement and read it.
Yes, but for the purpose of education.
Yes,
I just need that.
The person me and say Minka say yaw kweku board where and I make sure say no, I don't have the names as it relates to who represents. But not just what I'm saying is not true.
Okay, but thank you. I'm not disputing that. I'm saying say per the ready on the website. Meaning who ye. but you have information. I'll bet me dear mama. That's what I need.
The whole statement are we what problem with and say.
Okay.
We see. Obiani who are representative.
Per what I have read.
No, but per what you have read, no, they have not designated anybody to anything.
Yes,
they have only listed all the board members. And it is a catch them I say, per what I have read, no, ya assigning Obia to government, then you have a case.
No, but Kofi don't you may refer to and may bore website no. A boy, me say dbg.com.gh/our leadership team. You read the profile of all the 8 board of directors. It's there. There is no institutional representation attached to them.
That's all.
But you raised it, and I may be sound say, wait, or more I may read your profile. Why? And maybe are representing World Bank. Yes. You should tell me say be a Kofitonto. That's all. So we can move on.
I don't have
Thank
the
you.
name per person.
Great. Okay, so let's move on.
It is not the case.
I'm not disputing that.
All, because I even know say the management team how they went through the institutions of Mofa, they all played a role in it.
Okay, so I can read this to help us. So I'll say our board of directors is responsible for the overall direction and policy of DBG. They will ensure DBG delivers on its mandate. The board was selected through an open and competitive process overseen by PwC.
Yes, PricewaterhouseCoopers.
Yes, that is what I've read.
What they did, no, it's not the usual Ghana government process. I'll first say, be a president, the board members.
Okay.
And I make sure they went through the process where board the institutions are more shareholder. Obia adding the contribution by.
A minute and 30 seconds in a
You see, pretty obvious. Say fears now be entertaining and all they are starting because Seminiano Abedia Tumwa. This whole issue about the credibility of board, you know, where all the African Development Bank representation, World Bank representation in our country is to add to the credibility questioner. Ya raising say a buying way and its credibility. Into opposite polishing and also they have other the usual business I name with regards to this but he's proven to be say this is another cathedral. Started bisa questioner. This government will certainly be found wanting.
Clearly, Development Bank of Ghana is different from Cathedral.
And America say, but the processes, the underhand dealings in
the process is fair.
You said so.
The process is per on my website. Whatever you read, everything is there.
For so long as it is the Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration that have selected people.
Yes, to you, there, whatever Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia administration is not fair. That is to you.
They have said it. They didn't come for Ghanaians. They have said so in this country. And you mean America? The South African High Commissioner said so. But the former Minister of Energy, but
the one district, one factory, they are not building it for themselves. It's for Ghana.
You see. That is
the one village, one dam is not for themselves, it's for Ghana.
Correct. That is
the National Cathedral is not for them, it's for Ghana.
So what was walking? I pray one day, me know ABC crew. Now what factory no emu back.
That's your
factory no emu back. As in say factory where way NDC. Chairman or two constituency ne babaku on baka to say dey bi ni mu a the issue is that as I speak to you ya power that when we're in power, when we come to stations like this, the same scrutiny and we were forced to some extent say but
it's the same scrutiny near the mom. So what has changed?
He has not lived up to it. He has not been able to prove to us
30 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Credibility. Yeah.
That is what I'm saying.
The bottom line is say tell my way mono.
Yeah.
So I buy appointed board members usually government just states Kwaku menu ya way.
Yeah.
it went through PricewaterhouseCoopers and a private company. I proper auditing to identify people and persons who qualify to be.
Honestly, when you read their profile, honestly, it's undisputed.
As a security of China,
May that say?
As a auditor general, as a security of China, and you go away in everyone, and you come and be telling me
Ghanaian businesses ain't taking advantage of what has come.
Okay.
This is Ubenya long-term loans at a relatively cheaper
interest rate. But if you don't tell me that say, Alhaj Naziru made them say, I'll some drink come up. Well, let me say for you, sorry, so. But a happy birthday and come out the beautiful, vibrant girlfriend Mildred Ama Eshen of CBG Industrial Area Branch. This one is coming from the Girls Meetup Group. I'll say that is Nanaya, Rosalind, Ajua, Estelle, and Annie. I will say happy birthday to you. Belated happy birthday and come out Godwin Adepala from Eso Jamai. Happy birthday to you. And a very special good morning and come out Nana Sedoff, indeed. And he said the 6th edition of the Ghana Music Awards UK launch any nominees announcement in Basso Friday 1st July 2022. And what there Manye Hall, Labadi Beach Hotel, 7 p.m. Yejinamu Dende Nana Sedoff, fear not, we will be there. Well, the best we faster than my Airtel Tigo life is simple. I wait drinking water. My life, say yeah, my way. I can say no way. And belated Father's Day and come out all the fathers that I know. In fact, make us me bobodiya. But of course, a major retired Ata Edu say good morning. Once again, it was nice at the farms yesterday, and all the Kenyan guys. Oh my goodness, the Kenyan brothers. Welcome to Ghana, and now I must be no macho man.